Oh, hi. Hello, hello, hello. You know, as I'm sitting here, I'm reflecting, and it brings me back to the story of Joseph. You know, I'm paraphrasing. How when Joseph was, his brothers, his brothers were so jealous of him because Joseph was a dreamer. And Joseph would dream, and he will tell his brothers about his dream. And the more he will tell his brother about the dream, they will get even more jealous. And it got to the point that they got so jealous of Joseph, they started to plot to kill him. And because they started to plot to kill him, and you know what? When people is against you, there always still is one in the midst of everyone that will say, "Oh no, let's not do that. Let's do it the other way." You understand? So although they always plotting to kill them, the one brother said, "No, let's not kill him. Just sell him into slavery," and that's what they did. But they didn't know that they were aligning Joseph with destiny. When they all turned against him and sold him into slavery, they didn't realize that that's part of Joseph's destiny. So sometime when we're going through some situation, don't fight against your situation, because your situation is part of your destiny. We don't know how and when and how God is going to work. And when he's doing what he's doing, let him do what he's supposed to do. Okay, they sold Joseph into slavery. Yes, but Joseph still turned around and ended up being a blessing to his brothers. Because guess what? God said he will make your enemies become your footstool. They sold him into slavery. All the odds was against Joseph. Joseph was in prison. Name it. Joseph went through it. But yet Joseph still ended up being ruler over his brothers. So when the Lord said he will make your enemy your footstool, he's not joking. He's serious. Joseph became rulers over his brothers. Because no matter what the enemy does to take you off course, God will use that same situation and bless you. Yes, he went through the struggle. Maybe at the time he was going through it, he didn't think this is part of his destiny. But destiny have a way to align you right back into purpose, where you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to do. So Joseph ended up still being a blessing to his brothers. Just like the word says, he will make your enemy becomes your footstool. You will end up feeding your enemies. Don't fight with them. Let them do what the Lucifer assigned them to do. All you do is continue to pray and trust God. Because once you pray and trust him, he is in the midst of every situation. He makes the impossible becomes possible for you. If you only trust him. Don't worry about your brothers. Don't worry about the people that's fighting you. Don't worry about the people that's fighting against you. Just trust in God. Continue to send up prayers. And he will work everything out in due season. Bless you. Keep faith.